Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to go through something that I think most of you will want to do. And this is when a person in your game, the user in your game, has met a grisly end, they've fallen down a pit, they've had a fight with a bear, and basically they've died in the game, and we want the game to end and we want the game to stop. So to do that, we're going to create a function. Okay, so functions have to be at the top of your code. A function can't be anywhere else other than the top of your code. So find the very top of your code, press enter, move everything down and create a bit of space for yourself. Go back up to line 1. So it sounds a bit gruesome. We're going to call this the die function. So def, I'll move my cursor that way, def die. The syntax needs to have 2 brackets, open, close, and then a colon. Okay, so I'm not going to go into why it has to have that, but it does. That's sort of a bit more advanced, but we don't need to worry about that for this one. So let's add in some print statements here. So, oh no, you have met a grisly end. Okay, then I'm going to put on a new line, tab that in, print, I'm going to put game over. You can obviously be more descriptive. I'm just doing this quickly. And then final line, print, just in case they don't get it, press enter to exit, and that will actually exit the game. Because if you just press enter, excuse me, in a game, it will exit. Okay, so that must stay there. Nothing, that doesn't come down, that has to start at lesson 1. So our game starts here. So what Python does is it basically ignores that because it's in function, and it will start. Let's move it back up slightly. There we go, on line 7. So we're going to put a die function in. Now we're going to imagine that once they've done the skull, for some reason they die. I don't know why. You would put extra prints here. You would say, I always do that with a capital. You would say, oh no, you've fallen off a cliff, whatever. I don't know, whatever that will be. So now, essentially, at this point of the game, they've died. So I want to call the die function, D-I-E, because that's what I spelt it. And don't forget those open close brackets. Again, you don't need to worry why they have to be there, but they do. Let's play the game, and let's go down to the skulls. So let's press play. I'll just maximize it up a little bit. So it was skulls in order to die. Let's press S. Oh no, you've met a grisly end, blah, blah, blah. Game over, press enter to exit. And they can't do anything. They are now exited out of the game. Nothing they can do. They have to run the game to play the game again. So that is for you a way of putting endings in. I could, if I wanted to, so imagine I'm walking along the river, I could put the die function there. I must make sure that it's online after that print function, wherever it is, but I could call it there. I'll put it in, but I'm going to delete it because I don't want you to die after walking along the river. So I could call it at any point. I can use it and use it again in my code. Really handy thing to do.